Okay, nung umaga. Okay, so can you say start na? We can start na. Sorry, pasensya, we are late for 11 minutes. Literal talaga na kagigising ko. Nag-sleep ako ng konti kasi masyamang pakiramdam. Ayun. Prof Ed tayo ngayon. Para makita nyo ng maayos yung screen ko. Ganyan. Para makita nyo ng maayos. Alright. Okay, so I hope na like and share nyo na po yung ating live para naman madami yung sabi nga sa interview ko kanina sa regional news group. Sabi niya, how do you make sure na naaabot ng na naaabot ng mga demographics yung free Let Review Hub ko. Ayan. Okay, so yes, this is Gurography. It's a free Let Review Hub. So tonight we'll do professional education, okay? And how do you call that? Sa mga gustong mag-enroll ng social science kasi free na po tayo 'di ba sa Prof Ed and Gen Ed. Sa gustong mag-enroll ng social science major, it's just 249. Okay, we started na. So if gusto niyo pong humabol, kaya pa naman, makakaya pa. Okay, may huling pabaon din for November. So isa-isa na 'yon. Okay. Yes, yung YT ko, yung YT ko the same name pa din. Okay, it's still Gurography. Okay. So pag nababago yung pag-pronounce ko, nagkakalisp ako kasi hindi ko napapansin. Sabihan nyo lang ako kasi sa recording tsaka ako napapansin yung pagka-lisp ko kasi nagagasgas masyado yung nagagasgas masyado yung aking. Alright. Okay, so let's start. His theory focused on the problem of what people do with information to achieve generalized insights. Okay, A. Kohler, B. Brunner, C. Kohlberg, and D. Watson. Ano po, ilagay nyo po yung number para hindi tayo ma-RR. Okay, ilagay po nyo yung number 1, blah, 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 ganun. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Tama. Nakikita ko yung sagot nyo. Tama. Mhm. Oh, 1, 2, go! Ano yung sagot nyo pa? Okay. Okay, so ang sagot po natin dyan ay Brunner. Okay, pinalitan ko pa. Actually, dapat Brunner single N yan. Okay, so hindi ko napalitan. And then pinalitan ko dun yung letter D ng Piaget kanina. Tapos hindi ko naman na Okay, kasi alam ko kasi na gusto ko kasing explain, okay, kung bakit gusto kong pinalitan ng Piaget yan, okay? But you are correct, the answer there is Brunner, okay? Dahil dun sa yung pinaka-foundation na yung cognitive development theory niya, 'di ba? Yung nagsasabi na kung paano yung learner, 'di ba, is minamanipulate niya yung information, okay? Para maintindihan niya yung isang bagay. All right. Okay. And sa kanya din um yung discovery learning theory. Okay, magkasama siya. Itong cognitive development theory, ito yung nauna. And then, pinasa kanya ng discovery learning theory. And this has something to do with the manipulation of information. Okay, kaya ako pinalitan kanina yung sa Piaget. Kasi 'di ba cognitive development din yung kay Piaget. So ano nyo, bakit hindi kay Piaget 'yan, 'di ba? Pero kasi yung sa Piaget, 'di ba, yung sensory motor, yung mga nun, ano pa ba? Conventional, yung mga ganon. Um Cognitive development theory siya, pero more on sa stages siya, 'di ba? Pero yung kay Brunner is yung process, okay? Yung pag-process from um ano yan? Inactive, 'di ba? From the process of inactive to symbolic. Okay, 'yon. Okay. So I hope na intindihan niyo po. All right, number two, it is a branch of philosophy that deals with the study of values that include ethical, aesthetic, religious, and social values. Okay, is it A, logic? Is it B, axiology, or axiology, literacy, ethics, and D, metaphysics? Mhm. May sumasagot ng C, may sumasagot ng B. Go, go, go! Ayan. Okay. So, sinadya ko talaga, okay? Kasi dun sa actual board exam, meron ka talagang pagpipili ang dalawa, okay? So, sinadya ko talaga na ilagay dyan yung ethics, okay? Kasi alam ko dyan kayo bubudol, okay? But yes, the answer is axiology, okay? Axiology, okay? Kasi alam ko na yung values, 'di ba? Values, sabi niya. Kaya nag-ethics na po agad kayo, okay? Pero ang ethics is just part of axiology, okay? I mean, ang ethics is more on values about ano, religious, 'di ba? 'Yon, yung mga ethics, yung mga 'yon. Pero yung sa axiology, it's broader, okay? It includes yung aesthetic like beauty, yung mga gano'n, okay? Social values, hospitality, yung mga gano'n, okay? Religious, faith, yung mga gayon. So, mas malawak na values ang sinasabi ng axiology, okay? It's the study of values pero that include ethical, aesthetic, religious, and social values. Pag sa ethics lang kasi is sa ano lang, what is right and what is wrong. Okay? Ayan. Okay, nabudol ba kayo? Talaga nabudol ba kayo? Okay. All right. So we go to number three. It refers to the quantitative changes in an individual as he progresses in chronological age. Okay. A, development. B, growth. C, education. And D, maturation. Okay. Yes. Ayun po. Nakalagay po doon. Prof. Ed. Ayan. Okay. Number three na tayo. Okay. So, gas-gas ba na tanong to? Pero, linagay ko dyan kasi gusto kong um, i-explain yung mga iba, okay? Kasi baka next time hindi okay kung growth yung lalabas kasi alam natin quantitative 'yan, okay? So, yes. So, alam agad natin pag quantitative yung yung growth, yung change in height, weight, size or volume, 'di ba? Okay. Hades, wow! Andito siya. O ba bakit crush mo siya? Joke. Okay, so ano naman yung development? Okay. So pagdating sa development, there is hindi naman totally change, okay? There is an improvement, okay? Pagdating sa asa B. Okay, abilities, skills, attitudes, and even behavior. Okay, asa B. Okay, there's an improvement. All right. Wag niyang education kasi malayo na dyan. Okay. Ito namang maturation, ang laging lumalabas diyan ay internal internal ripening. Okay, so gasgas na po 'yan. Pag sinasabi lang, there is internal ripening, blah, blah, blah. Yun yung gasgas na question. It is called maturation. Okay? Yan. Okay, maganda yan. Ano, tawag doon, naghahanda even for the diagnostic, 'di ba? Yes. O, 'di ba, Ma'am Bea, gasgas na yan. Internal ripening, maturation, agad yan. Okay. So, BQ tayo. A child learning to walk when his muscles and nervous system are ready, even without instruction, is A, development, B, growth, C, education, and D, maturation. Okay, ilang days na lang, November, let taker here. Okay, wag sumuko, okay? Pero wag naman, ewan ko lang ha, pero sa akin kasi, I'm not a fan of yung nagkrakram yung the night before nagre-review. Hindi ko talaga ginawa yun. Kasi natakot ako na baka hindi mag-flow yung thoughts ko. Yan. So, nag-relax ako days before. Alright? Yes ba? Ang gagaling. Walang nabudol. Okay. So, yes. Ang sagot po niyan ay maturation. Kasi 'di ba, sabi nga natin internal ripening. So hindi mo na talaga kailangan ng instruction, 'di ba? Hindi mo na kailangang matrain. Okay, nasa genetics na 'yan, nasa biological process. Okay. Very good. Okay, salamat sa mga bagong pasok. Paki-heart naman yung aking live please at saka paki-share. para maabot natin daw yung mga need. Yung may talagang need ng aking ano. Alright. So, 3B, yan. So, several months of practice, after several months of practice, a child who used to scribble randomly can now draw recognizable shapes and people. The child also shows improved coordination and focus while drawing. This change best illustrates A, growth, B, development, C, maturation, and D, learning. Okay, yan. So, yan yung nagpapagulo sa amin nung nagre-review kami, yung development, learning, yung mga ganon. So, linagay ko na yan para ano. Mhm. Okay. At nabudol po tayong lahat. Okay. Alright, okay. Very good. And then, hindi kayo nabudol. Tama yon. Kasi 'di ba sabi niya, development, 'di ba? May development. So sabi niya used to tapos can now draw. Okay? So, of course that is a development. There's a development, there is an improvement in the skill, 'di ba? Kanina nabanggit natin skill, ability, chu chu chu. Okay, very good. And all right, number 4. How about ano? How about ito naman, yung natuto kang mag-drive. Okay, is it ano, development, learning or maturation? Sige nga. Yung natuto kang mag-drive. Mhm. Is it o sige, learning or maturation? Yun na lang. Learning, maturation, development. Okay, ba't ang gagaling niyo? Yes, it's learning. Kasi 'di ba 'pag once na-learn mo ng mag-drive, okay, napakalaki talaga. It's more or ano na hindi mo na 'yun mawawala sa 'di ba? Hindi na mawawala 'yun. It's a permanent change. So, ang learning is permanent change. Alright? Okay, ang gagaling nyo. Alright, number 4. During a science activity, the teacher allows students to use trial and error in creating their own hypotheses and experiments. Although many groups fail at first, they are encouraged to analyze what went wrong and try again. Okay, this practice best demonstrates the teacher's belief in A, behaviorist learning theory, B, constructivist learning theory, C, humanist learning theory, and D, cognitive load theory. Okay. Ang gagaling niyo. Diyos ko, ang nag-TikTok to rest pero until here, sinusundan na. Naawa naman ako sa'yo. Sinusundan ng ano. Okay, mag-enjoy ka na lang. Yung maki-ano ka, makichika-chika ka. Okay, so ang gagaling nyo, yes. So, constructivist learning theory. Kasi sabi niya, allow students to use trial and error. Sabi niya, creating your own hypothesis. Yan yung mga clues and experiment, diba? So, kinukuha mo yan to create your own understanding, okay? Through engagement, experimentation, and reflection. Okay, natawa naman ako doon. Tumawa talaga ako doon. Alright, so syempre yung behaviorist learning theory, that's ano naman, observation naman yan, 'di ba? Nasa observable um, behavior, hindi mga trial and error. Okay? Cognitive load, yan yung mga processes naman. Yan. Alright. Number 5. In what level of moral development in what level of moral development which judgments are based on the norms of expectations of the group. Okay, dapat may comma pala siya. A, post-conventional morality. B, pre-conventional morality. C, theory of moral development. And D, conventional morality. Okay? Ilagay nyo po ang number please para hindi tayo ma-RR. So far, hindi ako na-RR na last time. So, hopefully tuloy-tuloy na 'to para bumalik ulit tayo sa number ng ano, ng magandang nanonood at dati na-stuck lang tayo sa 20 or 10 'pag na-RR ako. Okay, very good. Yes. So, the answer is conventional morality. Okay, so yan. Okay? Ay, pakita ko na eh. Alright, so conventional morality na i-explain natin ng ano, mabilisan lang, okay? So, bakit conventional morality? Okay, kasi ang sagot doon is, ay ang tanong doon is, sabi niya, norms on the expectations of the group. Okay, so pagdating sa conventional, society at saka group. Okay, so let's start muna with pre-conventional. Yung pre-conventional, wala pang alam. Okay, hindi pa talaga aware yung bata sa true sense ng morality. Okay, yung morality niya, yung decision ng morality niya is based dun sa rewards at saka punishment. Okay, so dahil takot lang siyang mapagalitan ng teachers, yung mga ganun. So, dun lang siya nagbabase. Okay, yung sa conventional naman, alam mo na kung ano yung tama at mali. Pero more on, nagbe-base ka kung ano yung gusto ng peers mo or yung society as a whole. Okay? And then, yung universal principles, yung sa post-conventional naman is, yung sariling prinsipyo mo na talaga. Ginagawa mo yon because, yun ang alam mong tama. Okay? Ayun. So, let's go to the bonus question, letter 5A. Okay, so lumalabas din to pero very rare. Okay? According to studies on Kohlberg stages of moral development, only a small percentage of people reach the final stage, the universal ethical principle stage, where moral reasoning is guided by conscience and universal values. Approximately how many individuals are able to attain this highest level of moral reasoning? A, 25%, B, 50%, C, 10%, and D, 75%. Mhm. So, ano to lumabas din to sa isang pinagmark-an ko dati. Ayan. Okay. Alright, very good. Yes. So, of course, ang answer ay 10%. Okay, so sadly, 10% lang daw sa atin ang gumagawa ng ano or how do you call that? Nag-employ ng morality based on your kung ano talaga yung alam mong tama. Okay? So siguro marami sa atin na ginagawa lang natin hindi dahil sa not out of the goodness of our hearts, pero dahil yun yung expected ng ano ng society. Ay, payag kayo yon? Do you agree with that? Na marami sa atin is ano, parang, I don't know, parang sa akin, marami pa rin sa atin yung ginagawa natin out from the goodness of our hearts. Okay? Gosh, this is sad. Sabi niya. Oo nga. Pero 'di ba, ngayon nga ngayon sa nangyayari sa Baguio 'di ba, nakikita mo naman talaga maraming tumutulong ganyan-ganyan. So, I think it is more than 10%. Alright. Okay, so ito teachers I made this question, okay, kasi nakita ko kasi ito nung nagre-research ako. Okay? So it is a moral question proposed by Kohlberg in his studies on moral development. Okay, it involves a man who considers stealing a drug he cannot afford to save his dying wife, prompting discussion on the moral implications and justifications of his potential actions. Okay, A, moral conflict theory, B, Heinz dilemma, C, ethical dilemma of life, and D, Kohlberg paradox. Okay, so sa mga bago dito, mahilig po talaga akong gumawa ng mga question na related doon na possible pa ring lalabas. Kasi yung paulit-ulit ko pa ngang sinasabi na meron at meron pa ring lumalabas na hindi natin naaral. Okay, so ayun. Yan. So, and that is why CB, no, ano pa, CB, yan. So, naglalaro lang sa CB ang ating mga sagot-sagutan. Okay, so, masingit ko lang po, lagi po ako, uy, may A. Okay, may A na. Wala bang D? Okay, so, masingit ko lang, nagla-live po ako every Wednesday. It's for free. Meron po akong channel na ano, yung pwede nyo panoorin, yung red and black, hindi pwedeng banggitin dito. So, the same pa din, Gurography pa din. Yan. And then, kung gusto nyo ng free Mac boards, daily free Mac boards, tsaka mahilig akong gumawa ng infographics, puntahan nyo po ang Blue App. Okay, very good. Yes, okay. So, ang sagot po diyan ay Heinz dilemma. Okay, so itong si ano pala daw, si Kohlberg, okay, nung ginagawa niya 'tong moral development theory niya, gumagamit siya ng mga kwento. Okay? And, gumagamit siya ng kwento para tingnan niya kung ano yung mga reason ng, ng morality nila, okay? Not to judge them, but tignan nila kung ano yung pwedeng reason. Kaya nga 'di ba nagawa niya yung ano, yung yun nga yung napag-usapan natin na pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional. Yan. So, yun isang isang kwento 'to na ginamit niya. Okay? Ay, ang galing! Naalala ko po ito kasi na-discuss 'to ng prof ko. Oh, 'di ba? Oh, ayan. So, buti nailabas ko din dito, ganyan. So, nakita ko lang kanina nung nagre-review ako, hindi ko alam 'to, pero kanina nagre-research kasi ako ng palalo 'pag 'pag nagla-live ako. So, 'yan nakita ko 'to. So, sabi ko, "Uy, bago 'to, ah." Ayan, so linagay ko. Number 6, students who believe that their academic success or failure is predetermined in and beyond their control, leading to a sense of helplessness or resignation, are exhibiting which philosophical attitude? Okay, A, determinism, B, existentialism, C, fatalism, and D, rationalism. Okay, so sadly, yung nag-ano sa akin, brown out pa daw sila. So, nag-request siya ng mga isms, yung mga yon, for Prof. Ed ngayon. So, nakita ko may mga bago 'to, mga bagong words, so sinama ko na lang din. Ligwak pero natuto, of course, yes, 'di ba? At least dito natututunan na, okay. And may A, may C. Mhm. Hello, Sir Hennessy. Buti na ano, buti nakapasok ka. May ilaw na kayo diyan, ayan. Parang puwede din si B, sabi niya. Alright, so let's reveal. Yes, it's fatalism. Okay? It's fatalism. Okay, so parang, yun nga, yung, ah, um, predetermined naman na, so ba't tayo mag-e-effort, yung parang gano'n, okay? But this one is ano ha, it's not more on sa ugali ng isang learner, okay? So, puwede, nabasa ko dito is more on external factor, okay? Pag nakikita ng bata na yung favoritism or yung curriculum very rigid, yung parang gano'n. So, nagkakaroon sila ng fatalism. Alright? Yes. Okay, wala sa live kanina. Ayaw pumasok sa FB, nakalagay dito na naka-live ako sa FB pero hindi lumalabas sa FB page. So, totoo ata na may problema ang live ngayon ng FB. Okay, na Baguio din. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, so explain ko lang, okay? Kasi naintindihan ko kung bakit may sumagot ng determinism. Okay, so ang determinism is ganun din, yung parang ah predetermined din yung ano, yung may predetermination din, okay? But there is a cause. Okay? And the cause is mga past, okay? So for example, pwedeng genetics, 'di ba? Pwedeng yung family background, yung parang mga ganun, okay? So more on fatalism is more on sa fate mo na talaga 'yan, okay? But sa determinism is more on causal, okay? May cause at saka mga genetic, okay? Yan, ganyan. Siyempre yung existentialism at saka rationalism, alam niyo na po yan. Tsaka dinamihan ko naman po 'to ng ano, ng mga isms. So, mate-take po natin yan, okay? So, wag kalimutan, magkaparehas yung there is a similarity yung fatalism at saka determinism, pero yung determinism is yung nangyayari ngayon, it is predetermined because of past causes, okay? Mhm. Number 7, a teacher group students to work together on a science investigation. Each member has a specific role, and they must depend on one another to complete the task. Okay, what type of learning strategy is being applied? A, collaborative learning. B, cooperative learning. C, experiential learning. And D, discovery learning. Okay, so maintindihan ko kung bakit may maliligwak dito. Pero pag wala, ang galing nyo talaga. Okay. Okay. Yan, A, B, A, B, ganon. Alright, specific role, sabi niya. Kaya, ang sagot nyo ay, hindi ko makita yung sagot nyo, Sir Gabriel. Specific role, so ano pa yung sagot nyo? Letter B ka doon. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's pakita. Okay, yes. So, ang answer doon ay, yes, B, right. So, cooperative role. Okay, yung actually, yung pwede kayong mabudol talaga sa collaborative at saka cooperative, okay? So, ba't ipakita natin? Cooperative kasi, unang-una, yung teacher yung gumalaw, okay? So, pag cooperative, teacher yung gumalaw at very structured, very structured siya, di ba? So, sabi niya, each member has a specific role, yung mga ganon-ganon. Okay, but, let's see, yung collaborative naman is learner-led. Okay, that is why nilagay ko LL sa collaborative is learner-led. So, hindi na, informal na siya, di ba? And then they work together, okay, to achieve something, okay? So, na-enhance yung, ano nila, yung camaraderie nila, creativity nila, ganon. Okay, so, sipin nyo, pag cooperative, P, di ba nakita nyo, P for professor, okay, teacher yan. I'm trying to make mnemonics para hindi nyo makalimutan. And then yung collaborative, COLL, learner-led. Okay, so pag learner-led, informal. Pag professor-led, structured. Okay? Okay. B po, ma'am. Alright, okay, next. Ito connected to kanina, okay, sa fatalism and determinism. Okay, 8, during a parent-teacher conference, a teacher tells a mother, your son's poor reading performance can't really improve because he didn't grow up surrounded by books. Oy, Taray, his environment already shaped his capacity to learn. Oh, if you were the school principal observing this conversation, how would you best describe the teacher's philosophical viewpoint? Okay, A, a constructivist view emphasizing meaning making through experience. B, deterministic view, emphasizing cause and effect limitations. C, a pragmatic view, focus on practical problem solving. And D, an existentialist view, focus on personal freedom and choice. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. B, ano, A, hula lang. Okay, may humula ng A. Okay, yung B ba hula lang din? Alright, okay. So, let's show. Okay, sabi niya, your son's poor reading can't really improve, sabi niya. Pag ganun, automatic, wala na yung constructivist, di ba? Very negative na. And then, so pwedeng ito could be fatalistic or deterministic. Kasi di ba, hindi na yan mag-i-improve, yung parang ganun agad. Pero sabi niya, because he didn't grow up surrounded by books. Okay, so he didn't grow up surrounded by books. This is a past event, okay? And that is mismo the core of determinism. And that is why a deterministic view emphasizing cause and effect limitations ang sagot. Okay. Yan. Okay. So, ang pragmatic view, di ba? Alam naman natin yan. Yes, practical. Okay. So, ang layo naman yon. Okay. An existentialist view, okay, on personal freedom and choice, malayo pa rin yan. Okay. So, ito, nagpapakita lang ng cause and effect. Okay. Number 9, his aim of education is individual, not a preparation, but for participation in the life around the individual. Like A, Froebel, B, Spencer, C, Herbart, and D, Pestalozzi. Okay. Yan. Ano pa yung sagot nyo dyan? Is it Froebel, B, Spencer? Uh, Pwede nyo actually hulaan to, okay? Kasi sabi niya, it is not a preparation, okay? But for participation in the life, okay? Okay, number 9. All right. Okay, may nag-A, may nag-D. Okay, so reveal na natin. Okay, the answer there is Frobel. Okay, so hinanap ko pa talaga to. And itong question pala na to is verbatim. Okay, na nakalagay dun sa nakita kong article. Okay, about Frobel. Okay, so ang sagot talaga nito is Frobel. Kaya nga ito yung parang pinaka core idea niya kung bakit siya yung father of kindergarten, di ba? And yung kindergarten niya is more on active learning. Okay, kasi sabi nga niyan, participation in the life. So, dapat active learning yung sa kindergarten. Alright, so sa Frobel pa tayo. Okay, explain natin yung iba. Okay, so kay Spencer, alam natin si Spencer, 'di ba? Dahil dun sa sa social Darwinism niya, 'di ba? So ang core ng ano niya, ng education niya is yung core concept niya is survival. Alright. Yes, tama, sabi niya. Yay, ligwak! Sabi naman na nga, di ba? Okay lang na ligwak. Okay, basta natuto. Alright? Kay Herbert naman, yung kanyang focus is sa moral training. Okay? And internal discipline. Tsaka si Pestalozzi naman is holistic sa kanya. Di ba? Yung head, heart, and hand, 3H. Di ba? Di ko makalimutan yung head, heart, and hand. Kasi ito yung lumalabas kay Pestalozzi, di ba? Yung head, heart, and hand. Kasi meron ako nakitang meme nung nagre-review ako na opo, alam ko po, Pestalozzi, na ang education is of the head, heart, and hand. Pero pera talaga, be. Pera, sabi nung nakita kong meme. Kaya hindi ko makalimutan tong kay Pestalozzi. Alright. Okay, ito naman. So, nakita ko naman ito. This is a question that I made kasi, yun nga, nag-research ako. So, Friedrich Frobel, known as the father of kindergarten. So, alam na natin yan. Pag father of kindergarten, si Frobel siya. Okay, faced opposition in Prussia when his educational approach was misunderstood as promoting atheism and socialism. Yes. As a result, kindergartens were banned in 1851 by which Prussian official? Okay, A. Otto von Bismarck, B. Wilhelm von Humboldt, C. Karl von Romer, at saka D. Johann Herbart. Okay. Mhm. Ano yung sagot niya dito? Ano ang sagot niya dito? D? Sorry. Okay, puwede na libre naman ang mga ma'am, ilang question po usually meron kapag Wednesday live streams? Yung may number po is 20 siya, pero since mahilig pa ako maglagay ng mga ng mga bonus question na related doon, okay? It's, yung mga bonus question, it's either, pinapalabas ko yung mga gasgas or dinadagdagan ko. So, sabihin mo na nasa 30, gano'n. Alright. Not sure, sabi niya. Okay. Okay, so, yes, ang sagot ay si Carl von Romer. Okay, so may humabol at tama yung sagot niya. Letter C. Okay, so nasad nga ako nung binabasa ko to. Kasi ang intindi ng Prussian official, si Carl von Romer is, yun nga, nagpromote siya ng atheism. Kasi di ba ang sabi ni Frobel is active learning, mga freedom, ganun-ganon. So sabi ni tong si Carl von Romer, ay, magpro-promote ka ng socialism, ganyan. So, yun, na-ban ang kindergarten. Okay? And then, hindi pa naayos yung usapan, namatay na daw si Friedrich Rowell. So, no, it's a little bit sad. Okay. Matanong ko lang, ang Prussia ba is existing pa today? Kasi baka lumabas. Okay? Ang Prussia ba existing pa today? Ang Prussia? Yes or no? Yes or no? Prussia, Prussia, Prussia. Okay. All right. Okay. So, ang sagot na yan ay hindi na siya existing. Okay? So, ang Prussia noon is parang siya, unified na Germany, Lithuania, Poland, yung mga ganon. Okay? Yan. So, na-disband na siya. Okay? So, ang Prussia noon is more on sakop niya ang Germany. So, Prussia is now modern Germany. Alright. Number 10, if you believe the child's mind in tabula rasa, in what process will you engage the child to learn? Okay, A, sensory impressions, B, reasoning, C, reflections, and D, metacognition. Okay? Mhm. Okay. Very good. Yes. So, this is very easy, pero meron kasi akong gustong ano din dito na bago. Alright? Okay, so of course, tama ang sagot niyo diyan. Ay, 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 may nagsipa. Okay, but intindi ko kung bakit C. Okay, intindi ko. Alright, but ang sagot natin diyan ay sensory impressions. Okay, kasi sabi niya, tabula rasa pa lang yan. Okay, so empty slate pa lang yan. So, ano yung first step? Okay, ano yung first step para magkaroon ng learning? And that is sensory impressions. Okay, alam na natin, via touch, what you hear, what you see, yan yung sa sensory impressions. Okay, but alam nyo ba, yung sa empiricism, it's not only about sensory impressions pala. Kaya linagay ko tong question na to. So there are two sources of knowledge pala siya. Hindi lang siya sensory impressions, it's also via reflections. Okay, and that is why I understand kung bakit may sumagot ng reflection. Okay, so pag na-encounter nyo to, dalawa ang sources of knowledge sa empiricism, okay? Sensory impression at saka reflection, okay? But of course, pinakauna talaga yung sensory impression. And then kung ano yung makuha mo dun sa via senses, what learning you got from sensory from sensory impressions, you have to process it, okay? Via reflections. Okay. So, ganun pala siya. Okay, akala ko din dati, automatic, lahat puro sensory impressions. Okay, so I'm happy na-research ko to. Alright, number 11, which teaching philosophy stemming from the Latin a posteriori, okay, meaning based on reasoning and facts. Okay, A, pragmatism, B, constructivism, C, positivism, and D, idealism. Okay. Salamat po sa pag-follow. Sa mga ano, nagfo-follow sa akin. Maraming salamat. So, puntahan niyo po, marami na po akong mga video sa Red and Black app. Ayun. And then, pag gusto niyo ng ano, ng free naman na daily Macboard, sa Blue app lang po kayo. Okay, so may A, may C, may D. Okay. Wow, smorgasbord ang ano. Kulang na lang ng B. Kulang na lang ng B. Okay, so let's show. Yeah, so the answer is positivism. Okay, so wala ano, 'di ba? Kasi very obvious yung constructivism, 'di ba, na via experiences 'yan. Okay. So, pagdating sa positivism, okay, it is based on reason and facts. Okay. And ano ba yung mga ano, yung mga facts? Syempre, yung mga pwede mong ma-verify scientifically, 'di ba? Yung pwede mo ding ma-measure, okay? 'Yon. Alright, so bakit may sumagot ng pragmatism? Ay, sorry. Ang pragmatism, 'di ba? Ang pragmatism is based on practical naman siya, 'di ba? So hindi reasoning and facts. Alright? So constructivism, of course, hindi na yan via experience, right? And then yung idealism, kabaliktaran niya, 'di ba? Kasi more on ideals naman siya. Alright. Okay. Pragmatism practice. Practical, yes, practical. All right. Number 12, the tendency or natural desire of people to seek companionship and be with others, especially those of their own kind, is called A, social interaction, B, socialization, C, gregariousness, and D, affiliation. Okay. Paki-tap-tap naman yung ating live, please, para kasi na-RR na ako ng matagal for a long time. So, parang nag-uumpisa pa lang ulit ako. So, sana dumami pa yung ano viewers natin. Okay. Socialization. Okay. Okay, so let's reveal the answer. Okay, it is gregariousness. Okay, kasi tanong, tignan niyo yung ano, yung tanong. Sabi niya the tendency. Okay, the tendency or natural desire. Okay, ibig sabihin pag isang pag-uugali, 'di ba? Isang characteristic ng isang tao. Okay, yung socialization ba is characteristic ng isang tao or isang process? Okay. Hindi nakabudol talaga mga nakakabudol talaga. Para maano, para malaman natin kung paano mag-cancel at saka mag-focus sa tanong. Okay, so tanungin ko, 'pag sabi mong natural desire, okay, for example, yung ano, yung natural desire mo na magpapansin, okay, process ba 'yun or ugali? Okay, so tanungin ko nga, walang tanungin ko nga, 'pag sinabi ko, meron akong natural desire na magpapansin, okay, process ba 'yun or pag-uugali? Matanong ko lang. Actually, nung nagre-review ako, dito ako natutong mag-gano'n, mag-identify. Yes, ugali. So, ang tinatanong diyan ay ugali and socialization is a process, 'di ba? Ito yung process, okay? Para magkaroon ng bonding sa society, okay, may integration. This also social interaction, it is also a process, okay? Yung affiliation naman, ito naman yung result, okay? So pag-uugali is gregariousness, okay? Kaya nga sinasabi nila pag ano pag nanonood ako ng ano ng mga crime documentaries, sila laging ginagamit 'to ng she's gregarious, mga ganun ganun. So sabi ko, ano meaning ng ano, yung talagang meaning ng gregarious nung ano, lagi kong naririnig 'yon. So yeah, so the answer here is gregarious, okay? So it is a Latin word meaning pertaining to a flock. Okay, so ano ba yung pertaining to a flock, meaning if you want to belong, okay, to a flock, okay, you should have gregariousness, parang ganon. Okay. Nabudol daw. Okay. Ugali, ma'am? Sabi. Yes, ugali. Okay, number 13. Which of the following best describes counseling as a profession? A, help-oriented, B, problem-focused, C, teaching-related, or D, process-directed. Okay, so lagi ko talagang linalagyan ng dalawang pwedeng makabudol. Okay, para talagang ano, kumbaga mag-synapse yung brain nyo ba? Para matuto kayong piliin. Okay? Best daw. Sabi niya, best. Ano yung best sa counseling? Mm. A, B, D, Nabol. A, B, 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 D. Okay. So, ang sagot niyan ay help-oriented. Okay. Akala ko mabubudol lang kayo sa problem-focus at saka help-oriented. Di ba pag nagpapa-counsel ka, ano ba yung pinaka-ano mo doon? Ano ba yung pinaka-purpose mo? Okay. So, maintindihan ko kung bakit problem-focus yung sagot mo. Kasi, ibig sabihin, may problema ka. Di ba? Pero sabi niya, best. So, problem focus siya, pero ano ba yung pinaka at the end of the day, parang ganun ba? At the end of the day, you are going for counseling because you need help. Okay, ganyan. And of tama din naman na process directed talaga yung counseling, 'di ba? Pero counseling itself, okay? Meaning kailangan mo ng advice, okay? And that is why it's help oriented. Okay, so it starts with a problem, kaya problem focused din, pero sabi nga niya best described. So we go for letter A, okay? Next, number 14. When a teacher consistently integrates problem solving and coping skills into her lessons, the area of guidance that is most likely being strengthened is the A, academic, B, career, C, personal, at saka D, co-curricular. Okay, feeling ko naman walang mabubudol na dito. Okay? Napagod na ba kayong mabudol? Okay, wag po kayong ma-disappoint 'pag nabubudol kayo kasi it means new learning siya, 'di ba? Kaysa naman yung lagi kong pinapalabas dito is yung mga lagi niyong napapanood sa iba or yung mga gasgas, eh, di is it is that still learning? I mean, yeah, that's still learning, pero 'di ba, nasanay na kayo sa gano'n. So, okay. Hala. Problem solving and coping, sige, problem solving maintindihan ko, pero yung coping skills, sige nga, true, ang gasgas kahit hindi nabasahin tanong, oh, 'di ba? Sabi niya coping skills. Pag tinuturuan ka ng isang teacher ng coping skills mo, ano yung inaano niya sa'yo? Academic ba, career, personal, or co-curricular? Galit ka coach ka mo. Galit ka coach, gano'n. 'Di ba? Para cope up ka, halimbawa ano, nag-break kayo ng jowa mo, 'di ba? So, hine-help ka ng teacher mo na, "Eto gawin mo, ganito how you cope." Hindi, sorry, boses lang. 'Yan, okay. So, 'yun po, gusto ko pa talagang ituro kung paano kayo mag-spot ng mga tawag dun, ng mga clues doon. Kasi 'yun din ang ginawa ko nung, board exam, yung parang dahil punong-puno na yung utak ko, pagod na ako, 'pag feeling ko parang, nawawala ako sa haba ng question 'no, tinitingnan ko talaga na lang, nag-focus ako dun sa mga ano niya, sa mga cues, okay. May sakit pa yan siya. So, kaya nga ano, paypay ako ng paypay kasi tawag dun, parang bumababa na ata yung ano, yung slight fever ko. So, parang init na init ako. Yes, so sorry naman. So, tama, yes. So, kaya nga sabi ko, naintindihan ko pa yung sa problem solving, puwedeng isipin mo na puwedeng academic yon, 'di ba? Yan, puwedeng sa co-curricular. Pero 'pag nakita mo na yung coping skills, 'di ba, it is more on personal, yan. Congra Alam niyo ano, kung bakit ano, kung puwede lang araw-araw akong mag-live kasi natatawa ako lagi sa inyo, alam mo 'yun, yung you really make me happy, 'yun. Pero hindi talaga kaya, eh, yung 'pag ano pa lang, nagte-take ng 2 days sa akin para mag-research, ganiyan. Congrats! Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so eto mawawala daw yung live natin in 5 minutes kasi more than 1 hour na. So 'pag kulang pa, i-re-live na lang natin, okay? 'Yan. Alright, ito. Sometimes, ayan na, it may better to make wrong decisions when a decision is urgent to make a right decision too late. Oh, 'di ba? A thought encouraged by the A rationalist, B progressivist, C realist, and D existentialist. Okay. So nag-request yung isang ano, review, isa sa inyo about, more on ano, ism. So dinamihan ko ngayon pero wala silang ilaw. So hindi siya naka-join. Okay. To make wrong decisions when a decision is urgent to make, okay? Ilagay po niyo number 15 please. So meron pa siguro tayong mga 10 kasi sinabi ko 'di ba 20 tayo pero may mga bonus question ako. Okay, A, B, A. Parang habang tumatagal ano, ang galing niyo nung una, parang ngayon parang nagkakagulo na nagkakagulo na tayo, ha? Wala tayong unity. Okay, joke lang. Alright, okay. Progressive, because future involved. Okay, maganda yung ganyan, yung nagnararasyon. Yan na naman si isim-isim ka. Kamanbiyag ko. One. Alright, so the answer there is existentialist. Okay? Kasi laging lumalabas yung existentialist. Kaya dapat nyong malaman yung mga keywords doon. Okay? So sabi niya, it may be better to make wrong decisions pag kailangan. Okay? So, kailan ka ano, kapag ba ano, kapag binibigyan kita ng ano, kalayaang magdesisyon, okey, 'pag binibigyan kita ng ano, magdesisyon, that is a form of freedom, 'di ba? That is a form of freedom. Okay, and ang freedom, okay, ang freedom of choice, and then you take, responsibility of it, that is a core element of existentialist, 'di ba? Yan. So, lagi niyong alalahanin, freedom, okay, is a core element ng existentialist. Actually, itong number 15 na tanong, kabaliktaran siya ng rationalist, 'di ba? Kasi sabi niya, "Oh, okay lang na ano, nang gumawa ng wrong decision ngayon, at least, kaysa naman yung tamang desisyon nga pero late naman. That is kabaliktaran ng rationalist, 'di ba? Ang rationalist is based on reason and logic. So mag-aantay lang siya ng right decision bago siya mag-act. Okay, hirap naman. Pagod lang siguro kayo, okay? Pagod lang siguro kayo. But it's okay. At least, 'di ba? It's ano, na-exercise kayo, so it's good. Okay? Yan. So yung progressivism, syempre hindi. Kasi alam naman natin, 'di ba, experience lagi niyong isipin progressivism, experience, constructivism, hands-on. Okay, rationalist, ano ba yung 'di ba 'pag sinasabi nila sa'yo na, "Uy, ang gusto kita kasi rational ka, hindi ka emotional." Okay, ibig sabihin bine-base mo lagi sa logic. Okay, ganyan. And then of course yung realist, yung mga facts, okay, yung mga nakikita mo, okay? Ganyan. Okay, thank you for this. Pagod na po utak. Pagod na po utak. Okay, don't worry, ipo-post ko po 'to, 'di ba? Lagi naman tayong full video, 'di ba, 'pag ano, 'pag Prophet and Janet. So, intindihin niyo po ulit, okay? Huwag po kayong mapagod. Actually ang ginawa ko dati para maintindihan ko, dati talagang hindi ko din naiintindihan 'tong mga isms. Ang ginawa ko, nag-download ako ng 100 questions na about sa isms. Okay, and then sinagot ko 'yon, okay, ng lahat hanggang sa parang, "Ay, ang dali na lang pala 'to." Parang gano'n. Okay, may red and, may red and wag pa nating banggitin yung ano, yung channel, okay? So, yung channel ko po kung saan niyo puwedeng mapanood, Gurography pa din po, okay? Naman ng 100 sige, sige tignan ko yon kung meron pa sa akin kasi prinint ko yon eh. Sige, sige na-download ko lang yon. So, 'pag meron, I can post it, okay? I can post it. Katatapos ko po kahit 1 hour 'di po nakakaantok. Ay! Wow! Talaga naman. Okay. So, 'pag nakita ko yon ipo-post ko for free. Okay, kasi na-download ko lang naman 'yan. Alright, okay. Grabe bumaba na ata yung ano ko, yung tama ko. Alright, so at its core, this philosophy rejects the idea that a higher power or divine being controls human destiny. Okay. Alright, it emphasizes that individuals are free and responsible to make their own choices and give meaning to their lives. Ay, hindi ko naalis yung ano. Okay, kasi gusto ko sanang. Alright, so A, pragmatism, B, existentialism, C, idealism, D, realism. Okay? Kapag uploaded na sa kabila, may work pa ang first one. Yes, of course, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna post it. Alright? Ay nako, Diyos ko Lord. Ito na naman yung mali-mali ako eh. Pero, yung pagkakamali ko naman ay naging tama kayo. Okay, so tignan nyo, inalis ko yung second part. Yan, pero hindi ko naman yan. So, tama yon. Kasi, kaya 'di ba ang core element ng ano ng existentialism is freedom and choice, because rini-reject niya yung parang fate. Okay? Rini-reject niya yung fate, yung the idea that a higher power or divine being controls human destiny. Okay? So kaya ang pinupush ng existentialism is freedom of choice. Okay? So baka lumabas na saan nanggaling, okay? So bakit ang hugot ng existentialism ay freedom of choice? So, ang sagot niyan is kasi rine-reject niya yung idea na merong supreme being, okay? Oo, may freedom pala. Yes, meron na 'yan, okay. Yes, so all you have to do is understand, okay, ng mabuti. Alright, as essential guidance service that deals with monitoring counseling cases as well as school graduates is called, alright, A, counseling, B, information, C, placement, D, follow-up. Okay, so feeling ko na naman, spontaneous existentialism. Yes, kasi laging lumalabas sa existentialism. Okay, so linalaro-laro ko lang yung question, okay, para kahit paano kasi lagi nilang pinapalitan yung question pero actually bumabalik pa rin yan sa freedom of choice. Okay? Yan, okay? Sabi ko na nga ba may mabubudol tayo. Okay, sabi niya an essential guidance service that deals with monitoring. Okay? Monitoring na po siya. Yan na naman. Yan na naman siya. Okay. 'Pag mino-monitor mo na siya, ala ba't pa naman aba, information pa talaga kayo. Nagmo-monitor na kayo. Mali. Ay nako, sorry. Ayoko na makinig sa'yo, coach, sabi mo. Okay, alright. Yes, okay. The answer is follow up. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's explain it. Okay, but oh, kasi nakalagay dyan ay monitoring counseling cases na. So, ibig sabihin, magka-counseling pa ba tayo nun or hindi na? 'Di ba hindi na? Kasi mino-monitor mo na lang siya. Second to visit, hala nagalit na, 'di ba? So hindi ka na ano, hindi ka kasi hindi ka na nagka-counsel kasi nagmo-monitor ka lang. So of course it's follow up. Okay, hindi ako galit na ganun talaga yung boses ko. But okay, so ito bonus question ko 'to. Arrange the following guidance services in the correct order as they usually occur in the guidance process, counseling, placement, follow-up, information. Okay, so is it letter A, 4123, letter B, 1423, letter C, 4213, and D, 1234. Okay. Hindi ako galit ha. Ganito talaga yung boses ko. Matinis. Tapos pag nahalata ako, tsaka ako na naman binababa. Para meron pa ata akong sore throat. C. Hmm. Okay, reveal na natin kasi para maihabol natin sa kahit 1 hour para hindi na tayo magre-live. Okay, so ang answer niyan ay letter A. Okay, huwag kayong ma-stress ha. Okay lang kung nagkakamali kayo. Okay, so A. So magsta-start siya sa information. Okay, so 'di ba ang information parang yung doon mangangalap, okay, dun mangangalap yung counselor ng information at saka doon din magbibigay yung patient, okay, sabi mo ng patient or yung learner ng information, okay. Yes, okay, okay lang na magkamali, okay, yan. So yan yung information. And then, of course, pag meron ng mga information, dun ka na magsta-start ng counseling, okay? Okay, dun ka na magsta-start ng counseling, mga advices mo, yung mga ganon. And then, we go to placement, okay? So, ibig sabihin yun yung mag-a-act okay? So, for example, ang counseling mo is about career, okay? So, sabi nung bata, sa information niya is, oh, ganito yung mga gusto ko, ganyan-ganyan, 'di ba? Sa counseling, oh, baka gusto mo maging teacher, yung mga gano'n-gano'n, 'di ba? And then, pagdating sa ano, sa placement na, oh, baka mas okay na pumunta ka, kuha ka ng ano, education unit or, mag-enroll ka ng 4-year ano, education, mga gano'n, gano'n. Okay, so that is placement. You are acting upon yung sa sa counseling mo, okay? You're acting, with it, okay, on it. Okay, and then of course yung magfa-follow up ka na, okay? So titignan mo kung may kailangan pa ba siya, okay, or tama ba yung sa ano mo, sa placement niya, yung mga gano'n. Alright, posted po ba 'to sa ibang platform na puwede namin mabalikan? Opo, opo, opo. Ano po, sa Black and Red app, okay? So, posted naman po except social science na partial lang, okay? So, yung mga, social science na gustong mag-enroll 'pag gusto niyo ng full access sa lahat ng materials, may konting bayad lang po tayo. Pero 'pag Prof Ed and Gen Ed, it's pro bono, okay? It's libre. Alright, okay lang magkamali. Oh, bakit naman kasi hindi puwedeng ano magkamali, 'di ba? Ilang beses nga kayong nagkamali sa mga ex niyo tapos dito hindi, 'di ba? Na 'di ba, nagtagal nga kayo do'n. Alright, so eto ang mnemonics ko, I care pretty fairly, okay? I for information, care, C for counseling, pretty, P for, placement, and then fairly, which is follow up. Alright, hala naghugot na, oh, 'di ba? Oh, oh, 'di ba? Talaga huwag kayong mabanas 'pag nagkakamali kayo, 'di ba? At least dito, mabilis ang feedback, okay? Mabilis kayong matuto, 'di ba? Oh, ano? Okay, learning begins through interaction with others, especially with more knowledgeable people. Okay, ito yung sinasabi nating, ano yung more knowledgeable people? Ano yung, yung ginagamit dito na ano? Lumalabas din to. Okay, so A, social-cultural theory. B, social learning theory. C, constructivism. And D, behaviorism. Ay, kaya ako talaga linagay itong isa eh. Kasi alam ko mabubudol din dito eh. Pinalitan ko yung isang option dyan para hindi halata. Kasi pag hindi ko pinalitan, maalam nyo na agad. Okay, B na yan, sabi niya. MKO, 'di ba? More knowledgeable others. Okay? Learning through interaction. Okay, so let's show. All right, ang answer ay socio-cultural theory. Okay, interaction with others, 'di ba, by Lev Vygotsky, yung scaffolding, 'di ba? Paano ka magle-learn with ano is kailangan mo ng scaffolding, 'di ba? Yan. Pero linagay ko talaga yung social learning theory kasi gusto ko na ma-identify niyo yung difference niya. Okay? Alright, so tingnan natin kasi yon kasi may social, 'di ba? May social kasi 'yan, pero sinadya ko. Okay, bakit? Yung kay social learning theory, sino po yung nagpaano nun? Okay. Alright, okay. Sorry, naano ako. Okay, so sabi niya, interaction with others, 'di ba? So that's why ang sagot niyan ay socio-cultural kasi sa scaffolding, 'di ba? Hindi ka naman nagpwedeng nag-scaffold kung wala kang interaction. Pero sa social learning theory, yung kay Bandura, 'di ba more on observation siya? How many items tonight? 20 po. 20. Pero siguro mayroon pa tayong 6 question. 'Di ba sa observation, imitation, and modeling siya? Doon sa ano, sa social learning theory. Okay? Pero doon sa socio-cultural is more on interaction. Okay? So, nakakuha niyo po ba yung difference? Nakukuha niyo pa ba yung difference niya sa socio-cultural at saka sa social learning? Kaya 'wag niyo pong i-memorize dahil may social interaction, puro social na lang kaya yon, okay? Yes, okay. Alright, very good. So kailangan niyo ding kaya yung sinasabi na don't memorize ay hindi, kailangan din mag-memorize. Okay, kasi masyado tayong 'pag nakita natin yung interaction automatic siyempre may social na 'yan, 'di ba? Pero 'pag 'yan pala, social learning theory tas socio-cultural. Alright, so 'wag kalimutan 'pag socio-cultural theory, yun yung sinasabi nilang may MKO, yung more knowledgeable others, 'di ba, na kailangang magturo sa'yo, 'di ba, yung pinakaano doon is scaffolding, 'di ba, yung gano'n. Sa social learning theory naman, yung nakikita mo, nag-o-observe ka lang tapos i-imitate mo. Alright, nagiging kampante. Yes, okay. And this is by Albert Bandura. Okay, number 18. The enhancement of a learner's decision-making skills is based on the belief that every individual has the right and ability to A, formulate personal life goals, B, make independent choices, C, receive maximum assistance, and D, develop potentials to the optimum. Okay, this is very easy. Kailangan nyo lang intindihin din yung sagot. Okay, so sabi niya, decision-making skills. Bakit ba natin itagalog po natin? Okay? Ano ba yung enhance? Bakit ba natin, ano ba yung Tagalog ng enhance? Bakit ba natin, ano ba yung Tagalog ng enhance? Ifugaw kasi ako eh. Yan. So, bakit natin enhance yung yung pagpapasya, decision making skills, okay? At may nagkamali pa rin, okay? So, of course, pag may decision making skills ka para marunong kang gumawa ng independent choices. Yan. So, ang ano ba yung sagot ng iba? Develop potentials to the optimum. Okay, that is later na. Okay, pinakadiretso pa rin yan. Pag ine-enhance mo yung learning decision making skills mo, ay para magkaroon ka ng ability to make independent choices. Okay. Decision making skills kasi yung sinasabi niya. So ito naman, formulate personal life goals, pwede din, pero yung paulit-ulit ko ang sinasabi, learners decision making skills. Ano ba yung ultimate goal mo? Kung bakit mo yung enhance, kung bakit mo hinahasa, kung bakit mo hinahasa yung decision making skills mo, okay? And of course, ang pinaka-direct niyan is to make independent choices. Alright? Okay, so ihabol natin para hindi na tayo magre-live kasi baka mawala na kayo. You and your cousin are both education graduates. Graduates. Ito na naman eh. You majored in social science while she majored in mathematics. Okay. During a family gathering, your uncle remarked, "What's the use of taking up social science when what's really important for people today is learn how to compute?" Okay. His statement reflects the belief of which educational philosophy: A. Essentialism, B. Progressivism, C. Reconstructionism, and D. Existentialism. Alright? Yan. So, mga ganyan po yun sa actual. Yung parang mga situational siya. So, alam nyo po, alam nyo actually meaning na existentialism, ganyan-ganyan. Pero kailangan nyo lang intindihin yung sitwasyon. Okay? Mhm. Mhm. Bakit di na kayo naglalagay ng number? Galit ba kayo? I-RR na lang natin si coach. Grabe ang init, I-RR na lang natin alam nyo, na 'pag wala tayong number ma-RR ako diyan, bahala kayo diyan. Alright. Okay, tinamad na. Okay, so of course it's essentialism, 'di ba? Kasi learn how to compute. Ano po 'yon? Ano pong major 'yon, yung learn how to compute? Sige nga, para di po halata pagligwak. Okay lang yon, okay. Yes, very good. Okay, so tignan niyo, alam niyo po na 3 hours, 'di ba? Pero hindi niyo po binabasa. Magalit na naman ni Yarn. Yes, math, 'di ba? Learn how to compute. Math, arithmetic, and arithmetic belongs to the 3 R's, 'di ba? And 3 R's is the core element of essentialism. Okay. Alright, marami tayo nito. Dinamihan ko na. Teacher Liza encourages her students to investigate local issues such as improper waste disposal and propose solutions. She believes learners should use knowledge to improve their community. Her belief best illustrates A. Essentialism, B. Progressivism, C. Reconstructionism, and D. Humanism. Bigla akong naisip, na-record ko ba to? Hopefully na-record ko. Pero pag hindi, kahit ulitin ko na lang ulit. Alright. Okay. Ayan! At talagang, uy guys, put the number, ma-RR tayo dito. Ngayon lang ulit bumabalik, at least nakaka-50 na tayo. Sa alam ko laging madaming ano, nung September 2024 kasi may mga study buddies ako, sabi nila every page daw nung exam is ano, merong mga isms, ganyan. Yan, and I believe that kasi nung kami marami ding mga isms, ganyan. Okay? So, ang answer natin, very good kayo, reconstructionism. Pag nakita nyo, investigate local issue, di ba? So, pagdating sa mga local issue, ano ba yung pinapertain natin? Problema sa society. Okay? So, pag sa society, about sa society, tapos how could you improve the society? Of course, ini-improve mo rin yung sarili mo. So, yon, that is reconstructionism. Para pag kahit balibalik ta rin yung question, alam na alam nyo pa rin. Alright. Number 19B, which subject area best reflects the philosophy of perennialism? Actually, lumabas to nung SPLE 2025 namin. Naalala ko lang nung ginagawa ko to. So, sinama ka na to. A. Natural science. B. Human science. C. Home economics and D. Physical education. And feeling ko tumama ako dito. Char. Feeling ko lang. Umiinom pa ako. Thank you. Umiinom po ako. Perennialism. Ano po ba yung perennialism? 'Di ba, yung mga ano, mga eternal truth, 'di ba? Yung mga 'yon. Yan. Everlasting, mga classic, yan. Yan. So, ano yung sagot nyo dyan? Mga great books, yan. So, ano yung sagot nyo? Very good. Okay. Anong sagot nyo? Talagang ayaw niyo ng sumagot, Ay naku coach, ayaw na naming ano, lagi ka na lang, okey. O sige na, kasi baka mawala tayo, konti na lang. And of course, human sciences, okay, human sciences yung sinagot ko kasi naalala ko, kasi dati nung nag-aaral ako, tingnan niyo talaga 'no, sa board exam, parang yung mga maliliit na bagay na tidbits of information mo pinaggaganyan-ganyan mo siya, 'di ba? Para makahula ka ng sagot, okey? Educational, alright? So, ang sagot ko diyan ay human sciences, okey? Kasi naalala ko nung college ako magkalapit yung building naming business, mga commerce at saka human sciences, alright? So, ano ba yung nasa human ses? Philosophy, history, 'di ba, yung mga gayon and, sociology, 'di ba? And those are under perennialism, 'di ba? What worked before worked can still work today, okay? Yun yung perennialism, okay? So that is why, I opted for human sciences. Alright. Alright, number 20. In curriculum design, which of the following is not a characteristic of a well-stated learning objective? A, it is specific and measurable. B, it uses clear action verbs. C, it focuses on observable learner behavior. And D, it describes what the teacher will do. Okay. Wait lang po ha, huwag niyo pong malain yung live ko, konti na lang. Okay, may isa pang question after this one. Okay? Parang mali na naman eh. Uy, guys, ilagay niyo yung yung number. Diyos ko, ma-RR tayo. Kawawa na naman ako. Okay, sabi niya, not. O, linakihan ko na po yung not dyan. Okay, kasi dun na maraming may V. Bakit may V? Okay? Alright, very good. Of course. So, of course, it's letter D. It describes what the teacher will do. Kasi yeah, very good. Yung ang galing-galing nyo. It has something to do with the SMART objectives. Okay, yan. Yung specific, measurable, achievable, and ang A, achievable or attainable. Ibig sabihin, siya, pwede siyang ma-realize, okay? Hindi naman siya suntok sa buwan, okay? Yan. Alright. Dapat learner-centered always. Yes, but the question po is based on the ito yung SMART objectives, okay? Yung okay, are relevant, okay? For example, sabi niya, explain how weather affects daily activities. Okay? So pwede mo bang gawing itong objective kung math naman yung tinuturo mo? Of course hindi kasi dapat relevant siya, okay? And relevancy may be linked with the with the alignment sa curriculum standards. Okay, yan. At saka yung time bound, okay, alam na dapat may katapusan siya. Okay, hindi pwedeng till kingdom come. Okay? So, yan yung 'di ba yung linagay na by the end of the lesson, by the end of the unit, ba yung mga ganon. Okay? Nagla-live po ako every 10 PM, Wednesday ng Prophet at saka Janet. Pinagpapalit ko lang po 'yan kasi hindi ko pa kayang mag-live twice. 'Pag nakapondo na po ako ng materials, baka kaya ko na po. And then nag-live din po ako ng social science and yung mga social science na shine-share ko naman yung partial, okay? So, every Saturday po. Alright? Ayan, okay. And then the last question na related doon, who first introduced the SMART goals framework, which emphasizes the objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. Okay, A, Peter Drucker, B, Abraham Maslow, C, George T. Doran, and D, John Dewey. Okay? Alright, okay, very good. Okay, so actually sinadya ko talaga na ilagay doon yung si George T. Doran, okey. So nung ginagawa ko 'tong infographics na 'to, hindi ko linagay yung si George T. Doran, okay. But sinadya ko para tingnan ko kung nagbabasa talaga kayo and very, very good. Okay, very, very good kasi tinitignan niyo pala, okay. So galing talagang magbasa, okay. So I'm very happy, akala ko tataas na naman yung boss ko na, "'Di ba nalagay ko na dun?" Gano'n. Okay, so very good, yeah. So etong si George T. Doran, okay, nagwo-work siya as an officer dun sa Washington Water Power Company, okay. So ang SMART noon is not for education, okay. So ginawa niya 'to, okay, pinublish niya 'to dun sa there's a smart way to write management goals and objectives, okay. So more on para maturuan yung mga or para may framework yung mga managers, okay? And then, of course, nag-evolve na to and then naging goals na to for education, okay? Specifically for the learning objectives. Ayun, okay? Yes, okay, sige, isa-isa natin. Abraham Maslow, of course, is si hierarchy of needs. Ang lumalabas naman lagi kay sa hierarchy of kay Abraham Maslow is ano yung mga hierarchy niya, ganun, or ay ano yung ano niya, yung theory niya, at saka yung isa is uh, ano yung eight categories. So yun lang yung baliktad lang kay Abraham Maslow. All right? Okay, so hopefully may matutunan kayo. Okay, and hopefully balikan nyo pa ulit ako. So every Wednesday po tayo. Okay, so balik po kayo kasi 'di ba? Masaya kaya yung mga nakaka-encounter ka ng kakaiba. Yun yung mga hanap ko dati nung nagre-review ako, naghanap ako ng mga kakaiba. Of course, that is yung later part na ng pagre-review ko. Okay. Yan. Okay, so ano pa po? Ayan, yes. Yes, ma'am. Ando na pala si Ma'am Van. Okay, so once again, this is Gurography. It's a free lit review hub. You are very welcome at sana nag-enjoy kayo.